Welcome to Manchester, a cracking derby in prospect and everyone on tenterhooks here at Old Trafford. It is United versus City. Derek Ray in the commentary position, joined as always by Stuart Robson. And Stuart, this should be thoroughly appetising.
Well, Derek, what more could you ask for? A noisy stadium, two very good teams and a massive rivalry. This should be an absolute classic.
The lineup for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And here's the Manchester City lineup. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Joško Gvardiol starts alongside Ruben Dias in central defence. And lining up through the middle in attack today, Erling Haaland. And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. Bruno Fernandes. Well-timed tackle. Rodri. Phil Foden now. Well, Manchester United impressed in the last game, winning against Burnley. What do you expect?
This is a big moment here.
A goal, I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Mateus Cunha. Encouraging stuff from United. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Doku. On to Reinders. Nice weight on the pass. Chances on. And it's got to be. Oh, a chance to put them in an even better position.
Well, he's got to hit the target there. What a waste that is.
And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Fernandes. Manchester City have it back now. Rodri. Phil Foden now. Will it happen for them? Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes has it. Potentially freedom for United on the flank. He read it well, but still work to do. And the keeper is there to cover up. O'Reilly. Now with Reinders. That's a good-looking ball. Sent through. Oh, that's how to defend.
That was a vital challenge. Brilliant stuff.
Mateus Cunha. It's a fine United move in the making. Untidy to lose the ball. And teammates around him. Trying to open up the defence. Can he put it away? And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Diogo Dalot. Not the pass he had in mind. Reinders. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Holland on a solid... Oh, superb reflexes! Here's Luke Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Looking for the final pass. It's a perfect challenge. Perhaps they can counter from here. Ready to strike. And tried to drive it home, but couldn't do so.
Well, he decided to go for power, but he's got to hit the target there.
United come away with it. Fernandes. United being afforded too much space. Benjamin Šeško. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Teammates available. Foden. Will it be? And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So on with the game, but I do wonder, has this match already slipped away from them? Diogo Dalot. Mateus Cunha. Casemiro failed to hang on to it. And the counter-attack looks on. He's in with a chance. Opportunity still there. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then Haaland finishes it with such quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal from a top-class player.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Mbumo. Now what can they do from here? Casemiro. And just like that, broken up.
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
Taking into a good-looking move. And it's got to be. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here it is again, and as you can see, it's a simple finish in the end. The keeper is so exposed, though. What can he do about that?
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. And so the first half story has been written. Half-time here at Old Trafford. Well, you have to say Erling Haaland has been at his excellent best up to now. Not that that should come as any great surprise.
Yeah, clever movement, great technique and goals. What more could you ask for?
So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Fernandes. Benjamin Šeško. An effective challenge. Mateus Nunes. Rodri. Now with Reinders. Well, he's given us away. And threading it through. Oh yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. O'Reilly. Now with Reinders. Gvardiol. Foden. United regaining possession. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Manchester United facing
Arsenal. Big chance here, Derek.
A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, as you can see, he gets a touch on this, but it's not quite enough to stop the goal. It was a good effort, though.
Phil Foden. Could be threatening. Oh, that's marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, for me, he always looked likely to win that battle. He's just so confident in those situations.
On a short corner here. Crossing into the middle. Bruno Fernandes. So half an hour remaining. That's a good pass. Possible chance. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So back underway. This is extraordinary what we're witnessing here. O'Reilly. The ball with Rodri. Phil Foden. Perfect challenge. Threading it. And behind for a corner. A change in the offing for City.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
Trying to pick out a teammate. A City free kick forthcoming. Good piece of closing down. Gvardiol. The ball with Rodri. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Wolves. Cunha. Dalot. To eat into the lead. Oh, they've grabbed another one! Inching closer and closer. Within a goal now. And you have to say, momentum on their side.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Back in action then, and you sense United have the momentum at the moment. O'Reilly. Foden. On to Reinders. City moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? Fine reading of the situation. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Now a decent position. Excellent defending.
Well, with the support of these fans, United are throwing everything at this now.
Nunes. Rodri. Nicely timed tackle. And the through ball. And running in behind. And it goes! The equaliser for United. A massive moment.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Goal for Manchester United.
Just 10 minutes to go. Foden. Manchester City still on the attack as the minutes tick away. Can they come up with a winner? Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Counter-attacking possibilities. Good-looking pass. And a goal for United! Have we just witnessed the moment that has decided the derby?
The replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball, and when he gets onto it he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish which gives the keeper no chance.
So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Nunes. The ball with Rodri. Vardiol. Given away by City. And he has options available. Cunha. Can he finish them off? Oh, but everything behind it! Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. And over comes the corner.
Official has indicated there will be a minimum of 6 minutes of added time.
Diogo Dalot. Here's Luke Shaw. Being able to keep the ball is a huge advantage.
Well, I have to say they're toying with them at the moment.
Here's Luke Shaw. Diogo Dalot on the ball. And the referee blows for full time. Positives for Manchester United. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all?
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going and they eventually got their reward.